Okay, it's morning of day 5, a little before 6 o'clock still. So last night after I was in Julian, I was there for about 6 hours and caught a shuttle back to the trail with some other hikers, and we all ended up camping in the same spot about 3 miles up the trail. So yeah, this morning I got up. I might cross mile 100 today if I feel good, and if that's the case, I might go into the market at mile 101. So we'll see. There should be a water cache coming up, so hope that it's still there. 9:30 in the morning, and I'm eating some instant potatoes and tuna. So yeah, if you get it in a freezer bag, you can dump the boiling water right in. Doesn't it look nice? And hanging out by the water cache around mile 91 here. So some trail angels leave these pallets of water because it's such a long walk in between water sources, so really thankful for that. Walking today, not a lot of video, but it's been kind of a similar view most of the day, so the trail's been really nice, easy to walk, and we just kind of go along the sides of the mountains or the hills. So we're the Appalachian Trail, it's like it's going to find every little peak and go up and over them. This is staying along the edge and just winding through the mountains, so you can see the trail is going to go right along there. You can see it a little bit, and then it looks like the long descent down in to the parking lot, and that's where I'll get a ride into the Montezuma Market for a little bit more resupply. Yeah, the picture. Yes. This has been a nice change this morning so far. Get to walk through some open pastures. Some cows in the distance there. So morning of day 6. Yesterday was nice. Easy walking. Finished the day at mile 101 and it was early, so I got a ride into the Montezuma Valley Market. That was a great place to resupply, so highly recommend that if you need a full resupply. So there were individual packets of pretty much everything. I got coffee, I got some trail butter, a lot of individual peanut butter and almond butter packets, dehydrated meals. Yeah, it was great, and everything was in single servings Pop-Tarts too, and yeah, so you could just take exactly what you needed, which is nice. So did that, and then hung out there for a few hours, had some food and a drink, and then headed back to trail and just camped right where we left off with the few people I'd met. So it was fun. So today, I'm not sure. Just kind of funny. I know I want to be in Idlewild in a few days. That's what I've packed for food-wise. So yeah, we'll just see how it unfolds. Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to scare you. Or you. Hey, babies. Just going by. It's okay. It's okay. It really is water out here. At least today. It's crazy the difference in terrain in just like a couple miles. So went through the meadow with the cows, and now it's been cool and kind of green and shaded. There's water. So this is around mile 104 on the trail. Actually a great camp spot, maybe 300 yards back, right by the stream. Oh, this is the first all right, the first stream crossing on trail. Made it. Some boulders plopped right in the middle of the field. Something's up there, little squirrel. Walking towards the mountains. Another beautiful meadow. Okay, this is what I'm walking towards today, I think anyway. I know there's a big climb coming. So, yeah, big climb coming up, and then the next peak that I know of is San Jacinto. That's where Idlewild is, in that area. So yeah, it's kind of cool, like approaching the mountain. That's the only one you see, but you know, once you get up and over there, you start to see the other peaks. So it's been really cool just having the change of scenery even within a day. I mean, it's a couple miles back, it was all meadows, cows. Now we're back to the cactus and the mountains. So I've been walking along the Agua Caliente stream the last couple miles or so. So a lot of good stops for water right now. It's a good flow for the stream. So I was able to pick some up maybe half a mile, 3/4 mile back. It's starting to get hot out. It's not even a hot day. So looks like it'll be a pretty exposed climb up to the campsite. Gorgeous though. Let's see what's up at the top of this little ledge. Oh, sweet. I wonder if that's a meadow that came through this morning. Oh, beautiful. A little bit of shade there, taking advantage of it. So there's not been a whole lot of it on this climb, but they're bugs. You can hear them. There's so many flies right here. You can see them in the video. Some of them want to land in my hair, which I think is a bad idea for them because it's not been washed in a minute. It's a big guy. It's actually getting the the phone out for a picture of these trees. I've seen these in Arizona too, but I just love the red. It doesn't even look like it's bark, but the red on the branches is awesome. It's like they took all the boulders and dumped them on that one mountain. And then it's kind of back to green. And back to the trail. Cuban rice bowl, again, excited. Boiling some water, I'll have a little coffee, and then I might stay here tonight. Either here or there's some sites up on the ridge. It just depends on the wind. If the wind is blowing, it won't be any fun, and I'll stay here. So we'll kind of wait it out and see. Camp mealtime 101. So if you're going to drink coffee out of your cook pot, which I'm going to do, you got to put the brim of your hat up. Otherwise, it doesn't work. These rocks are amazing, like a little orangey pinkish hue. So really pretty in the setting sunlight. So there's supposed to be some tent spaces scattered throughout here, so I am looking for a place to set up tonight. It's not a bad view. And there's the moon. Here's my tent spot for the evening. Really cool spot. So all of the comments in the Far Out app said it's not a great place if it's windy. This is supposed to be the worst the wind is going to be all night, and then it's supposed to die down. If it died, that would be great. So hopefully that's the case. Day 7. So right on the trail, this is Mike's place. Supposed to be water here. So let's go check it out. Here's the water tanks. Just before Mike's place. Get it right out of there and filter it. It's good stuff. So I'm not even half a mile past Mike's place. And we've got the Riverside County line and another water cache over here. That's awesome. Looks like there's still some in there. Probably Mike's place is the more reliable source. But just guessing because the tank's huge. The mountains have that blue tint to them this morning. Day 6. Yeah, today, not a set location at the end, but I know I want to get within, going through some bushes, get within a short walk of Paradise Valley Cafe. So then tomorrow I can eat there for breakfast, get back on the trail and get into Idlewild probably the morning after. So yeah, today might be a bigger day, like 25 or 6 miles. So here we go. kind of little flowers lining this. So I'm looking for Thru Spring. It's supposed to be somewhere down this road. Still, oh yay. Okay. I guess this is the spring. Figure out how it works, and I'm gonna plop myself down and eat lunch here in the shade. This is my water source. Doesn't look too bad here. This is Thru Spring. And some people left some little scoops. I'm getting just enough to get me to the next spot. Okay, thank you, Thru Spring. Heading north again. So yeah, just had a nice long break, had lunch, and met a few hikers from Canada while I was down there by the water. So feeling good, and let's see how far we get. I think that's where we're heading next as far as big climbs. San Jacinto. It's the tallest one right in this area anyway. But yeah, I know the summit's over 10,000 feet. We'll get up to 8,900 or so on the trail. It's also where Idlewild is. Woohoo! It's feeling like the desert today. A little hot. Most things have been exposed. Whew. That is a beautiful little sign. So, it's supposed to be water here, some shade. Oh, looks like shade. Oh, 145.4. Sweet little library. Probably a hiker log. Ooh, gotta find this water now. This is so awesome. It's really a treat to be able to camp close to water out here. We got the water tank right here. Wow. So I guess she's been keeping this filled up for the hikers. Whew. All right, that was my tent spot last night. Woohoo! Best time of day to walk. Good morning, day 8. I think it is day 8. 1 week ago today I got started. So, yeah. Last night had another solo camp spot, and I got as far as, or as close to the Paradise Valley Cafe as I could. So, just have a couple miles to walk in there this morning. It's kind of funny. I was thinking, I mean, everything's so dusty the last couple days. Everything's filthy. Like, I don't think I've been this dirty even on the Appalachian Trail. So everything's just covered in dust. It's kind of sticking to me and everything else. And here I come, Paradise Valley Cafe. I know they're used to hikers, but I really stink, like really bad right now. And I know tomorrow I'll be in Idlewild and I'll take a shower. and this will all be forgotten, at least on my behalf. But whew, God bless all you people who let through hikers come in. Here I come, looking at beautiful mountains when I smell bad. About a mile road walk to get to the restaurant. I've made it. Welcome bikers, hikers, and horseback riders. All right.